and hopefully soon our reality, to create a true social capital market. Now, I don't mean by this many of these ideas that have surfaced earlier in years of a nonprofit stock exchange where we rate nonprofits. That's not the point. The point is, there is a product that we are buying and selling every day in the social impact world. It's not a grant, it's not a nonprofit, it's not a social program. That product that we are buying is an outcome, right? The resulting change in behavior or status and condition that we want to create in society. And we can standardize those outcomes. In fact, we did a study over the last few years at Mission Measurement of all the consulting projects we've ever done, of all the grants and social programs we've ever analyzed. And we looked at the total number of outcomes that all those programs identified for themselves. There were 77,000 outcomes that we analyzed in our study. And what we wanted to determine, sort of like that, John Nash, beautiful mind, writing all these things on the wall to kind of see the patterns, was there a pattern? Were nonprofits aiming at the same outcomes? And in point of fact, out of 77,000 outcomes, we identified that there were only 132 common outcomes in the entire world. There's only 132 different things we're all trying to do, right? Raise visibility of HIV, reduce violence, keep kids off the street, increase graduation rates. We keep hearing the same things over and over and over again, but we've never been able to standardize that product. And even though there may be millions of different strategies to produce those outcomes, we're all aiming at the same outcomes over and over and over again. And if we could understand the cost per outcome, we might ultimately be able to create a social capital market. Because now we have a standard product, which is outcomes, and we have an idea of standardized pricing, which is we actually only need one metric in the entire social impact space. It's called the cost per outcome. Because if I look at 20 different social programs, it doesn't matter where they are located or how they do their work, but if they're aiming at a common outcome, I can look at the relative cost per outcome of one versus the other. Now, they may measure differently, and that's fine, but we can normalize and standardize their contribution to the outcome in the same way that all of you are different with different backgrounds, have different economic situations, but I can look at a credit score for all of you. And we can now look at one common metric for all social programs, a cost per outcome, and we can support that with the confidence level, meaning how much predictive power do we have over their future expected outcomes? What's their probability of success times the number of people reached?